Well, hello model car fans. Welcome to the Muscle Car Modeler. My name is Raul. And this week I'm going to go through all of the stash ads that I picked up last month for the month of August. Now, even though we're getting into September and it's Labor Day, so that's when I'm filming this on our nice Monday off at Labor Day. And I'm getting a little bit of model time and getting out and having some fun with my family and everything. So we're having a good old time. But so to start off with, here are the kits that I picked up from my sponsor, Hobby Nut Models, and still picking some of these up. But he'd got this one in, and I had to check this one out. Me being a Shelby fan and everything, and even though I really love the Revell kit, I had to get this one. Really want to compare it and see how it builds and how it is, and compare it to the other versions of this, the AMT 66 Coupe and the 66 GT. And so I'll check them out and maybe do some comparison videos for you. But I had to pick this one up. You know, it is a Shelby. I had to look through it real quick, and it does have the pony interior in it, which I don't think any of the Shelbys actually had. I do have the 66 registry book now. Picked that up. That's pretty cool. But so I can compare it and see what what's in there. But so I had to get this one. And again, this one came from Hobby Nut Models. So let's move on to the next one. Also from Hobby Nut Models, I had to pick this one up. Only because I really remember when these cars were coming out and I was in elementary school and there was one running around the neighborhood and I thought they were really cool, especially the GT with this front end, the big wing on it. It just looked really exotic. Don't know much about this kit. I mean, it's got the scoops here, which makes me wonder if this is the pace car. Really have to brush up on my Fiero facts, but I do know it's a GT and an 85. It was the only way you got this front end on it. We got somebody at work who's actually got an 85, but not a GT. So, with the other front end on it. But anyways, I had to pick this one up. It's just kind of one of those ones that I kind of like the car. I never built the kit. And I understand it's a real nice and easy kit to build. So, figured, why not? I'll pick this one up. And a quick look at it when I looked at it. It looks like it's a really nice kit too. So it should be pretty easy to build. Kind of interesting that it's got some separate quarter panels there for the different styles. So anyways, we'll show you what else I got. Also from Hobby Nut Models, I had to pick these up since Mobius got a hold of the tooling or bought them. Never built any of these. I've heard great things about the kits when Galaxy had them. So, when they were coming out, I'm like, you know what? I've heard great things and I really had to check them out. So, and I read a little bit about them and it even says some of the stuff on the box. But there is some kind of funny things about it. Like this one flat out says molded in white, clear and transparent red, but I've heard a few people say it too. It's not molded in white. All of them are molded in gray. So kind of interesting. It's kind of a goof up on the box. Really don't know. But some of the things I did read too is you can build them in multiple versions. So there's a couple of different grills here, a couple of different emblems. So even though this one says it's a 47 Coupe Fleetmaster, you can build it as a 46, 47, or 48. All three grills, and I guess a couple of the emblems are moved around or different, but they're all on the chrome tree, so you can build any one of those versions. So these are kind of intriguing, and I don't have any, Chevrolets this old. So yeah, pick these up. I think the oldest I had was, 55, Tri-Fi, of course. I don't think I had any older ones, but I could be wrong. My stash has grown substantially, but I had to get this one along with the other ones that are related to it. Also from Hobby Nut Models, this one as well, the Aero Sedan. So it's kind of the fastback body with the wood option here, but same thing. This one says, all of them say this 46, 47, or 48. This one actually says molded in gray, and it is molded in gray. Like I mentioned in that last one. So they seem like these are really nice kits. Don't know when I'm going to build them. Don't know if I'm going to do all of them stock or do one as a hot rod. Because some of these custom parts in here are pretty cool too. So I might do that with one of these. Like the wood siding idea. So may, keep that. But kind of looking forward to doing one of these. It'd be kind of fun. And of course the third version right here. The sedan delivery. Like these things. And this is the one, if I do any of them differently, this is the one, I might do with the lowered suspension and everything, just kind of have some fun with it. But I don't know what I'm going to do with any of them yet. These would be one of those ones where, if I get a clear vision, I'll start building it. But yeah, this one also says molded in white, but it's not. So 2 of them say molded in white, one of them says molded in gray. But yep, it's molded in gray. But interesting bodies and just interesting stuff. So this one actually shows you the 2 different front ends with the different emblems on the hood and the 2 different grills. And the 48 has another grill insert that goes on top of this to make it a 48. So these are going to be fun to research and look into and get to building eventually. So looking forward to those. Also picked this one up. This one's been kind of eluding me. It wasn't one that was real hot that I wanted to get, but this one kind of comes a little bit of a funny story too, because I consider her my niece. Not really by blood, but I've got a best friend that we've been friends since 3rd grade, and his family. Well, he's got an older sister, a younger sister, and a younger brother. So these are like my family because I've grown up around them. I don't have any real cousins or relatives that live out here in Arizona with me. They're all on the East Coast. So I really don't know hardly any of them. I've met some over the years, but not really in contact with them. But her and, her sister, her kids, I know them all very well. Matter of fact, it's kind of funny that she's kind of my niece, and she has kids of her own, and one of her kids is the same age as Ryan. She's got 2. So we get to see them quite often at birthday parties and everything. Well, she was at Walmart, and she sent me a message saying, hey, these are on clearance at Walmart. There was 3 kits. Any of them you're interested in? So she knows I do this. So I'm like, hey, I want that green Hornet kit, and it was on clearance for $17. So she picked this one up for me. For some reason, all the Walmarts that are by my house don't have kits, but some of them here in the Phoenix area do. Well, she ran into this one on clearance, so she picked it up for me, and of course I paid her back. And Ryan's pretty excited to build it because of all the gizmos and gadgets and everything. So he wants to build this one with all the stuff opened up and all the rocket launchers and stuff. So he's pretty excited about that. I like the fact that it's got the figures. But so we picked this one up. Also, I picked this one up. Now, this one I picked up at Spotlight Hobbies off of their website. And I was just kind of browsing, seeing what they had and some of the other things, just for fun. And they had this one sealed. And I don't know why. I have another one, but Felicity's legs are broken. So I saw this one was sealed, and they had it at a pretty good price. And it's a great parts kit as well. But I'm actually half tempted to actually build it this way with the flag and all of this, just to do it. I don't know why, but it just kind of appeals to me, and it's kind of interesting. I don't have this one. I kind of have less desire to get this one, but I may or may not. But they had this one, so I went ahead and picked this one up. And this wasn't the one I was really shooting for. It was just because of the other kit, and I was just seeing whatever else they had. Here's the last one I got. And I got this one at Spotlight Hobbies as well. So, and the only real reason I got this one, they do the chrome plating service. And, this thing's got quite a bit of chrome. But they offer this with extra chrome plating. So they went ahead and they sent all this other stuff in there as well. And I threw these in here because, I was talking about I do want to build a lowrider. But they went ahead and, this is most of the body and interior stuff. But anything that wasn't body and interior, they chrome plated. So here's the normal chrome trees that it came with, the lowrider parts. But then they chromed the dash, the fan shroud, steering column, hinges, radiator, all of these engine parts here. They chromed all of that. Chromed the frame. Okay. Which I think that's really cool. So the frame and suspension is all chromed out. And then there's some more parts down here too. The full exhaust system's all chromed out. Some more of the suspension, all these engine parts here. And then there's, I think, one more tree. Yeah. All the rest of the front suspension, the belts, all the engine stuff. It's kind of funny that You know, you want the pulleys chrome, that's fine. Paint the fan belt black, the exhaust manifolds. So a ton of chrome. So they went through and they chromed a whole bunch of this stuff. So a lot of this extra stuff is really nice that they went ahead and did that. And I kind of saw that and I'm like, okay, I'm interested in that. So I decided that I would go for it. So I ended up picking this up. So I decided I would go for that. And then let's get all this back in the box here. Now I'm not going to get it back in the box and how they had it. Watch. Oh, here we go. So pretty excited about that one. So kind of an interesting way to do it. And they got my attention on that one there. So we'll get all this backed up. So now it's got all the full chrome stuff and everything. And I thought that was really cool and an interesting way to do it. So I ended up picking this one up. Anyways, you guys, that'll kind of conclude what I did for this particular month as far as purchases go. Anyways, you guys, thank you for tuning in, subscribing, and all your comments and everything. I really do appreciate it, you guys. You have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time.